Come on. Yes, I forgot my key. And yes, I'm sorry for staying out all night. Silent treatment? Or do I get to feel the length of your tongue? You can punish me now if you want.
Mrs. Tucker's inquest was straightforward, and my sister has invited both of us to a funeral.
The guilt trip. How did it go?
It was straightforward.
The conference dinners are just as important as my day job, if not more. And if you must know, showing a bunch of Koreans around Liverpool and Manchester was boring. The karaoke bar, however, was a hit.
Was it really?
I said I'd be late.
And you want me to work less hours?
Whatever day the funeral is, I'll take off.
Did you drive back? Because you know you're probably still over the limit, don't you?
And I'm not. 1 unit per hour, or whatever it is. And I regret it. Bobby's sofa's like a sack of potatoes. Anyway, what did you get up to last night? Oh, right, the silent treatment. I'm having a shower.
No, you are going to sleep it off. I'm going to go and have a shower, and then I'm going to go in. See you in another 48 hours, yeah?
No, I haven't been out screwing.
Adele!
And if you listen to me properly, I told you yesterday I was staying over at Laura's. And I never phoned because I told you by facemail.
Where's she been all night?
She's got a name.
Yeah, dirty stop out, and I don't remember you saying anything about Laura.
Oh, well, that's because your memory's not what it was.
She's still young enough to be grounded.
Who's she?
The one who's staying at Russell's and telling lies about it.
For your information, Russell is dead sensitive. He's got respect for the older generation's old-fashioned values. He knows you kick off 0 to 60 about me sleeping over there. So I don't. I haven't. And I never will. OK?
Deforestation, that's all this junk mail is. I mean, I'm no swampy, but they should be ashamed of themselves. What have you got there?
More of the same.
Do us a favour, will you, love? If you pop out, post that lot back for us.
Yeah. And to have nothing with me or your numbers in it for me dinner. And my mum says if I play up, you can have me knackers for necklace.
Shouldn't you be at school?
It's insect day. He only gave Bev the letter this morning. She phoned me as I was leaving work.
Right.
Where you going?
Just snip it out for the paper. You all right, son?
Well, you've got one. All the mothers have to cope with their own children.
Rachel, she was in tears. I mean, if she misses another day's work, our Jackie's going to sack her.
Oh, and you go running?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's a one-off.
No, he's not. He's here all the time. Where's that Bella woman?
She only does 7 till 11.
And we do the rest? No, Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rachel.
Why can't you say I'm sorry, Bev? Where are you going?
Well, my head feels as though it's been stoved in with that patch job they did. I've been dosed up with painkillers all night, and work was torture.
You going to bed?
I'd make it up to you.
Thanks for walking me home last night.
That's all right. What are neighbours for? It's good. Sorry.
Let me make you that coffee. I should have made you up mine.
Cheers. So, another duvet day for our senior receptionist.
I should be fit soon.
Really?
She needs this job to come back to.
She's in a mess, you know.
She'll pull through.
And the truth is?
It is.
In confidence?
I'm on sash watch. I've been hiding the paracetamol.
I'm not going to let Ray ruin everything.
You're good on you?
You know, when someone says they've got your interests at heart, they mean theirs. Some mate he is.
It's Leicester. Tell you what, you'll go gozzy, you know.
This is the 4th website I've been on. Plenty of Sylvias up and down the country who've become Morgan. No go. 2 real Sylvia Morgans up in York, but they're old enough to be Helen's grandmas.
Well, if you check Liverpool, maybe Ray's sex kit and move back.
Well, if she has, there's nothing down for her on this. I was in the library till it closed and all. Births, marriages and deaths. If she is local, she's not wed and she's not dead. Because there's nothing down for her. And if she isn't round here and she has changed her name, needle in the worldwide haystack.
Want a sausage butty?
Gotta watch me figure if I want Helen watching it. Our Kylie nearly burnt the house down frying sausages. About 2 years ago now. She was starving and I was in bed, depressed. And I wonder why Helen's backed off.
Well, if she knows how much legwork you're doing for her, she'll come running.
Hey, we've loads in common, you know.
What, she's got a criminal record as well?
Since my divorce, I've been a bit of a floater.
You want to flush that, you know?
I'll ignore that. I'm being serious, you. No attachments, you know, not much purpose now Linz and Carly have come. And Helen's out there on her own and all. She thought she knew who she was, then bang. Her family's not who she thought they were. We're both unsettled, trying to find each other. Just gotta find a mum first.
Don't worry about the injection, just don't look.
Hello, Nisha. How are you?
First one on the left. Fine, busy. How are you?
In the doghouse. I suppose he's busy.
Who?
Dr. Paul?
He's with the patient.
What made he in? Has he had a good morning?
I wouldn't know.
Thought you were his right-hand woman the way he talks about you.
Does he?
Especially what happened with Mrs. Tucker. Poor love.
Like I said, we're really busy.
All right, sorry. Well, when you see him, will you tell him that I'm going to be late again? But not that late. I know what you mean. Governor's meeting at the school.
Right.
You know that girl who's still missing, Imelda Clough? We're organising a reconstruction, hoping it'll spur some witnesses to come forward.
Oh, I hope it does.
Oh, and tell him I'm sorry. I forgot.
Mrs. Council, please.
That's all, love, but I should have made you one if you're not feeling well.
Oh, it's just womanly things, Dad.
Ah.
I used to moan about the staff taking a day off just for that, but now I know.
Can I get you anything?
New guts, please.
Listen, go ahead and have a little cry if you need one, you know. I've been around women long enough, Jack, to know what they need. Now, your mother's time of the month. She used to lose her balance, knock things over. And if I told her that she looked nice, she'd shout, "You mean I look horrible the rest of the time?" I couldn't win. Oh, and Anthea, she used to get spots on her chin at her age.
And Bev?
Who knows the workings of that woman?
Is that why you came back home?
Something like that, yeah.
She took advantage? Or did she knock you back?
Look, are you sure that you're feeling all right? You just don't seem like yourself, love. Well, it's nothing to do with losing the baby.
Maybe. They've told me that I might be a bit regular for a few months, but I'm okay, Dad.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just feel a little bit fragile today. But it's not that. I don't know. It just reminds me, that's all. That's why I didn't want to go into work today. Makes me realise I'm still getting over it.
Of course. But just give it time, love. You'll have another one.
Well, I'm not that bothered about that now, Dad.
Jackie, like I say, I know about women and that clock will be ticking.
Dad.
And when it happens, you won't want to be cramped up in this place.
You didn't phone or text or anything last night.
Russell, you bladdered.
Listen, if you're going to give me the bullet, just do it to my face.
Oh, if my dad sees you like this, he'll kill a pair of us.
Oh, Gabby called in before. Said she was going to be late again.
All right.
And she said she was sorry.
It's easy to say, hard to prove.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Sorry.
Listen, if you're at a loose end tonight, maybe we can take up from where we left off.
It's not going to happen, okay?
Okay.
Last night, it was a one-off. I don't think we should ever mention this again.
Is this your doing?
What's better than an advert and a panty mag? We'll get a local cleaner for local people.
Oh, instead we'll get a scabby donkey making off with the video.
Go shopping, you know, you snob.
Are you drunk? It's only lunchtime.
Never get him through the day.
Yeah, well, I'm going to take it down.
Just leave it. Idiot!
Look, move out to this.
What's your rush?
Oh, he can't get out. Move.
How much have you had? It's me holiday. I'll be signed off so I can do what I like.
Not here, you can't. Whatever patient sees, you're one of the doctors. You're skating on thin ice as it is with your job.
Job, work, career. Me and you are different, Nish. I've got other things to fill my head with.
Can you take the afternoon off work? No, Louise is coming down tonight for the weekend. I've took Sunday as my day out. Coming out of her own free will this time, is she? Katie doesn't need watching. You are joking. She's a state. Will you please take her back to the flat? Casey, do you want to go back to the flat, babe?
Is this on me bill?
Oh, come on, I'll make you a nice cup of coffee, sober you up a bit. We've all been there, hon.
Have you got any money for a taxi home?
Have a look at me pocket.
Hey, you look. You're staying on the sofa. Come on, get up.
Oh, I've done you a poem. Adele, you are sexy and stunning.
Look, you can't stay here.
Adele,
I know you're having a
ring
bad
me
time
bell
at
and
home.
I'll come running. Adele, you smell.
Enough?
A crisp cotton linen. Adele, me
Russell?
out, Adele,
What do you want on your sandwich? Corned beef?
Has it got meat in it?
Barely.
Oh, don't say cheese, I ate it.
Will you bring Beth to the table?
No?
Do as you're told. Josh!
What?
She's not a flipping doll. Mike! Mike! I don't believe you. I dare you use me stuff. And you've ruined her top. Right, get up them stairs and get a flannel now. You can tell Bev that she's going to pay for this. Go on. Oh, I don't believe this.
What's up?
What he's done to her.
Oh, wash off, won't it? Oh, right, I know I've landed you in it, but it's only for the day. I'll make it up to you.
If it's only for one day, then you can cope with him. I'm taking my daughter out for the rest of it.
I really am sorry for being so abrupt with you earlier. What's wrong?
Don't flatter yourself, this isn't about you.
Hey, this isn't like you. You look dead on your feet.
That's why I got the knock back, is it?
No, Nisha, no.
Save your sympathy. It's Katie. I just don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to help her.
Can't her sister do that?
She doesn't think she'll actually go through with anything.
You can't sleep at the foot of Katie's bed, though, can you?
No, but I've got to do my best.
Yeah? And how long have you been doing that for? You know, it's been a year since Clint got shot. If you carry on the way you're going, you're going to burn yourself out, young lady.
But while she's living with me, she's my responsibility. I have to look out for her. I have to.
Come on. Shh, it's all right.
Goal! Jackpot! 180! Jimmy Cork will get your white charger out! Woohoo! I found it!
You haven't.
I have, look, Morgan Sylvia, 26, Bowker Grove, Tubrook. Tubrook, that's where Helen said she was originally from. It's here, it's gotta be.
Nice one, Jimbo.
Nice one, Timbo.
Was that a comfort or a come on? Only I'll never know with you.
Nisha.
Sorry about the girly cry. It won't happen again.
Stop this. Look at the job you do. Everyone that comes through your door relies upon you to make them feel better, to listen to their problems. And you're taking your work home with you when it comes to Katie. I'm surprised I haven't had to sign you off.
She was like this before, Clint, you know. Picking the wrong men, bouts of loneliness, lurching from one form of self-abuse to another. You know, she used to be bulimic.
So she's got issues that you can't deal with on your own.
I can't rely on Sammy, can I?
No, I meant like professional help. Bereavement counsellor, I could suggest one.
She'll go for it.
Why not?
I know her. She thinks that only the Jimmy Corkills of this world need counselling.
So talk around.
I'll have a go, but I don't hold much hope. Break over.
I really am sorry, you know. I was giving you all the right signals, and I
Let's
do
not
find
mention this, eh? It wasn't going to go anywhere anyway.
Hello. Hiya. I've got an application for a loan from you. Well, it's a cheque made out in my name. I was just wondering what I had to do to validate it. Rachel Dixon, Mrs. Right, it's not my address. I mean, I'm not the homeowner. Okay, it's number 8, Brookside Close, Look, the thing is, me and my husband, we've got a CCJ against us. Really? Well, yeah, it's to pay for medical bills, you see. Of course. Yeah, right then, it's 8 Brookside Close.
So how did you get her?
One of those directory sites.
What? Like a phone booth? Like I suggested.
No, clever Ollies. It's more sophisticated than that.
Hang about. There's 3 other Sylvia Morgans listed here in Liverpool.
Yeah, but this one's from Tewbrook. I've got a good feeling about it. And look, they give you a map and all, see?
Does it give you any more information? Like her age or anything?
No, it's the electoral roll, isn't it? Hey, shall I give Helen a ring?
No, it's not defo.
Yeah, but I could say that maybe I found a mum.
Yeah, but it's not cool enough. And the way to a woman's heart is not through maybes.
No, it's through the ribs with a sharp knife. Joke. Had a bit of a Jackie moment there.
And you need some definites. There's not even a phone number here or nothing.
I know, kid, but you've got to admit it's spooky, isn't it? Hey, the name, the area.
Oh, chill your boots, Jim.
I know, but...
What makes this directory thing any different to the web pages you've been searching? You still don't know whether this woman is married or how old she is. I mean, this Sylvia could be a teenage tranny for all we know.
Oh, you might, kid.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kate. This isn't helping.
Shouldn't you be picking Louise up from the station by now?
Looks like Richard's given me the weekend off again.
And you're standing for that?
Oh, my little baby. She phoned me earlier, dead apologetic, but I suppose it's not her fault. I mean, I can't throw a stay over for her mates in this shoebox. And how can I compete with Dick's spa room and wall-to-wall home entertainment kit?
Sammy, it's nothing personal, but if I was 10, I know which place I'd rather hang out with me mates.
Is he always going to win?
Of course, one.
It won't solve anything.
Then why are you drinking?
Nisha'll be on my case.
Nisha can stuff it. Taking the model high ground, telling me to sober up. So who has me reaching for the bottle in the first place?
Listen, Clint was a decent fella. He was no thief.
You never met him?
I'm on your side here.
Wrecking me head. Just because she's got no one else, no fella, and just a bunch of fair-weather junior mates, no family.
She's got a massive family.
Do you hate her?
Do they?
But when did you last hear a birthday or Christmas card from them?
Well, that means nothing.
She told me.
Well, she's always been a daddy's girl.
She hasn't been for years.
What happened? I mean, when we worked for a dad, he was really strict, like, but he used to spoil her on the sly, take things home for her. That's why her thighs were the size of tree trunks in them days. So, go on.
Dad, why don't you stay for your tea? Max is at a governor's meeting, so...
Nah, no thanks, love. I only popped round to see if you were all right.
No, you never.
Yes, I did.
You've been here since lunchtime.
Well, there's nothing out the blue visiting your own... Josh was round there.
Bev taking advantage, is she?
I just wasn't up to it, love, I tell you. Oh, Mike and Rach look set for the kick-off. Michael's all on edge lately because his teeth are playing up. And when he is like that, little Beth picks up on it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love her to bits, but... God, the scream on her. What with that and the pensioners commandeering me bathroom, Ray's in there every 5 minutes. When he's not helping out with some little home improvement, I just need to get some peace and quiet. Staying at Bev's didn't work out. I'm sleeping in the baby's room. And every day, I see Clint Moffat lying there. In my own lounge. Except it isn't. It's not even my own. It's just a house.
Do you think you'll feel better than this one?
Tell you what, love. Anything's got to be better than what I'm putting up with back there.
Aww.
All the kids left their lessons early today. Mrs. Clough came in again. Speak to the whole school.
Poor love. I mean, I know that family's put us through some grief in the past, but what she must be going through.
She looked terrible.
Any more news on Imelda?
A couple of the kids went up to talk to her after, but, well, no, nothing.
Did Anne talk to her?
I think he said everything he's got to say. Oh, he's gone round to Carl's for his tea, by the way.
Now you tell me.
Yeah, I'll do that for you.
Oh, thanks. I'll get the washing in.
Oh, no. I'll get it in.
It's all right.
Marty!
What? Well, who the hell's he?
My new boyfriend, Russell. Don't mind me.
He's giving me a backstage pass. He's in a better mood. See for yourself.
I thought you were going to be late.
The meeting finished early and they all went for a drink. I didn't.
All right. Was it for my benefit or because you were too tired after last night's antics?
Well, I thought we could go out for a drink instead. Anyway, how do I know you didn't get up to any antics? You weren't in the flat when I phoned.
No, it was probably when I popped out for a takeaway.
No need to explain. Work thing.
And this is the one who respects old-fashioned values.
Hey, come on, you. I want him out.
Dad, don't make him go home. He's out of his tree.
On drugs?
No, he's just drunk.
Yeah, but how did he get into that state?
By drinking.
One more word.
Dad, let him stay, please.
I'm not having some drunk stranger that me daughter barely knows kipping in my house. There's only so much Mickey taking that me and Di'll put up with.
But it'll stress his mum out seeing him like this.
I don't think we're stressed out, you going with the likes of that.
His dad's divorcing his mum. She's up the wall as it is. Russell's dead upset. Having to go from one to the other, listen to them tear each other apart. I mean, it's understandable he got like this, isn't it? I mean, it's an escape from the crap he's having to put up with at home. I remember what our Steve was like when you and Mum were splitting up.
Adele, ring me bell. Come running. Del, me heart fell.
That's not funny. Haven't you heard what he's going through?
Oh, I think Romeo's earned his keep, don't you?
Yeah, but it's a one-off. Hey, I hope that isn't all.
For once, I'd just like to see you go to sleep and wake up instead of blacking out and coming to.
Yeah, whatever.
Listen, Nish, we've both had a tough day. Don't you go making it any tougher.
You're half cut as well. Who bought the wine? You.
Well, you get drunk when it suits you.
She's depressed and alcohol's a depressant. You're dragging her 3 steps back.
Don't go telling me how to look after my own sister. Oh, do you see what I mean about putting you back up?
I have had a
Give
word
me it back. Give it back. I was talking to Gary and he suggested...
Yeah,
I saw you talking to him. You were all over him more like...
Really?
I mean, you accused Katie of embarrassing herself in public and me of chasing after married men.
Look up platonic in the dictionary where you can see straight. He was a shoulder to cry on.
Oh, yeah, because friends and family are few and far between, aren't they, Nish?
What have you been saying?
Look, just because your family have binned you off, don't be interfering in ours, or you might find history repeating itself.
I told you that in confidence. Well, haunches hurt, don't they?
Sisters share. Not that you know anything about that. So if you don't like the way I'm getting my sister through all this, you know what you can do? Move out.
I'm in love.
How'd you fancy swatting with me, Dad?
Tell me why you're off work. Because I'm depressed.
Tell me why you're drinking.
Oh, because it numbs it.
But it doesn't, does it?
It suits me fine.
The drink won't make it go away.
Mum! Mum!
Now, because of the live cricket, the Brookside Omnibus gets a shift change. It's not on tomorrow. Catch it Monday, 4:30. Hope that doesn't upset you too much. If it does, stand by for the perfect fix. Friday night comedy beckons and holy, holy chaos with Father Ted kicks off the giggly proceedings.
Where have you been all weekend? We'd had one too many.
Have you got the landlord's number handy? I'll be owed my deposit.
Oh, I said stuff I didn't mean. From what I can remember. It was the vodka talk and now they're off to tell me about your family. It was wrong, I'm sorry.
Won't happen again. Till the next drink, eh? I'm not hanging around to find out. Don't worry, we'll still see each other in work when you decide to straighten up.
This is just as much your flat. Sammy didn't mean it.
Sisters know best, eh? Oh, I feel like I've got a fork stabbing through my eyes. But Nurse Nightingale has confiscated all the painkillers. Katie's got some stashed.
I haven't.
Will you back off, eh? Didn't the other night teach you anything? I'm going to the garage to get some.
Trying to get me. Dad! He's at work. Don't go in.
How the hell did you get in?
I'm really sorry, Mrs. Money.
What is he doing here?
Again. You came round last night, didn't you?
Yeah, about 3.
You've been up all night?
Talking. We're only talking.
You fell asleep.
You scared him witless.
I'm sorry.
Anthony.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's all right. No, it's not all right.
Mrs. Murray.
Call her Diane.
Mum and Dad are arguing over who gets to keep the freezer.
His dad threw a box of eggs at the wall.
So Mum started battering him with this salmon. I had to go somewhere.
You don't mind, do you, Mum?
It's frozen and all. The salmon.
Haven't you got any other friends you could go and stay with?
Ray Hilton!
Nick Howard.
Are you the aunt's son?
Yep.
Where's Mr. Howard then?
Ooh, I'd say recovery room about now. Hip replacement. Happens when you're getting on a bit, well, mature like.
How old are you?
Go on, you first. I'm 27.
And you're in charge?
That's right. Strict regime under me. You got your tea break at 11, pub lunch 1 till 3, knock off about 4.
I'm not surprised. Your lot dropped off that cement mixer about 3 weeks ago when the job should have been done.
I'm joking.
And look, 3 weeks with not a phone call, not a dicky bird. I mean, even if your dad does have a dodgy end.
Wonder how long they'll be knocking about for.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Especially if you like the house we're looking at this afternoon.
The 5 bed. Of course we.
Well, actually, I've arranged us another viewing.
Hey, where?
And I've given Rachel some extra cash now to take the kids out later.
What are you going on about?
Look, I know it sounds balmy, and it's taken me a while to get my head around it. But how'd you fancy swapping houses with me dad?
What a good idea. And I'm free this weekend. Yes, let's do it.
And I thought it was Jimmy Corkle that had mental health problems.
Putting a roof on an old people's home. Well, look, if your company had contacted me, I would have understood.
Then my dad's arthritis finally got the better of him, so I had to take that job over.
All right. Let's put your money where your mouth is, shall we? Now, look, as you can see, I've made a start with all this rubbish and that. Skip's been and gone. I'll give you a tour, shall I? And show you where I would have started.
You're the boss.
Oh. If you go to the shops, will you pick us some bread up? Grainy stuff.
I'm going to Tewbrook.
Why? And what's with the shirt?
Oh, got to make a good impression. I might be meeting Helen's mum for the first time.
Oh, you found it?
Well, probably 50-50.
How?
60-40 against.
Was it on the net?
Probably a blind alley.
And does Helen know?
Tim said not to mention it till I'm absolutely certain, so I'm going to go and check out this Sylvia Morgan for myself first, in person. Romantic gesture.
What? By going behind her back?
No, I've always said I'd help her.
Yeah, when she wanted to be with you.
Cheers, Nick.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
Look, I want her back.
I'm saying, find a lost relative. It isn't a game, Jimmy. It isn't always Cilla Black and Barbara Cartland. What if this woman is Helen's mum?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That'll be round to Helen's like a shot to tell her the news.
Hey, you're expecting tears and open arms, aren't you?
Nicky, she's looking for a mum. She'll be over the moon.
I'm talking about her mum. What if you're opening the door on a part of her life that she wants to keep shut? How'd you break the news to Helen then? Oh, sorry, Hel, your mum wants nothing to do with you.
Why do you always have to be the voice of reason, you?
Look, phone Helen. Be honest with her. Tell her about everything you've been doing so it doesn't come as a big shock to her. Include her.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because if this falls flat, I'll look even more harebrained than she already thinks I am.
Well, tell Ray then.
I'm not telling him.
Why have you been hiding?
Why have you?
Oh, you're being paranoid?
Tell me why you're off work.
Because I'm depressed.
Tell me why you're drinking.
Oh, because it numbs it.
But it doesn't, does it?
It suits me fine. The drink won't make it go away. I wish you would.
Yeah, killing yourself would make it all go away though, wouldn't it? And you'd do it. You know why? Because you're so bloody selfish, wrapped up in you. That woman I watched die the other week, did you even stop to think about how I was coping with it? Do you know how much I miss my sister? I mean, really know. Or how much it hurts every time I think about my mum and dad. Are you even bothered? When was the last time you asked me how I was? For 1 year now, and yes, we know Clint is dead. I have sat around with you. I've put my life on hold. I've listened to you. I've deflected all the crap you've thrown at me because I know that you're grieving. What the hell is going on? Picked you up off the floor. What are you putting you to bed? But I can't do it anymore. Do you know why? Because I can't help you when I'm pushed away and lied to. I swore blind you hadn't taken them.
No, I won't.
God almighty, were you serious?
I have been. The moment always seemed to pass.
Imagine doing that to us, eh? One of us having to find
I said I won't, all right. It's just the 1 year thing put me back.
You will get over this, but you've got to start to help yourself.
Nisha's right.
Get active, come to work, even if it's just going through the motions for now. It'll keep you occupied. I'll wait while you get dressed.
I need to sleep it off.
Katie, you're on borrowed time.
Nisha, give us one of them.
You don't take coke proximal for hangovers.
Here.
Nisha, cheers for this. I'll move the rest of my stuff out after work.
You okay now, love? You can have your fave, brekkie. Do you want a sandwich?
No, thanks, I don't eat anything that had a face.
Come on.
Sorry.
No more surprise visits.
You sure you're okay now, love?
Yeah.
Who do you think it was, then?
No one. Well, burglars, you know, like when Ardell had those lads in the bedroom.
What lads?
They robbed the police.
They're in your bedroom?
They took the tally in the video. Is that all you...
Who were they?
Mind your own.
Listen, I'm sorry, I am. I want to make it up to you about this morning. It's this film on. It's a chick flick, but I don't mind. We can go tonight.
I'm working. And don't be turning up there again unless you want Leanne on your case.
Tomorrow, then?
I'll call you.
Will you? I'll see you. I'm sorry.
I remember the last time I went on an excursion. It'll be marvellous. A real treat. So will your house be when it's finished? Any idea when? Think of a date and double it.
I'm in love. Soft lad. It's made my day, that.
Anything's appreciated at our age.
Oh, the sexist little scrub. Do you know, they only do that because they're not in punching distance and because there's only one of me and loads of them. Mind you, no one's with me.
Whoa! Who?
Stop building over at me, Nans. Would you be that smug if his mum or his sister got laid at? All right.
All right, steady.
It's a fine line, Jimmy. Do you know, some days I wish I was a fella.
No, you don't. You're not the only gender that gets it tough, you know.
Why don't you talk to Ray? He'll smooth things over for you with Helen.
No, he's the spanner in me works.
Why?
Because he wants Helen all to himself. He even tried to stop her seeing me.
No, I'm sure he's
Don't
only...
say he's only protecting me, Nicky. He's as good as said I'm a liability.
Well, protect yourself then. Use Ray as a middleman. Get him to pass this address on to Helen. He'll have to, because it's too important. And this way, well, you're not in her face, are you? You're giving her the choice. And once Ray tells her about the effort that you've been making...
Will he, though?
Well, if he doesn't, she'll know. That's bound to be worth a little phone call to say, thanks a lot, Jimmy.
They're all people's friends. Not much use for your trendy customers at the salon.
Thanks, Mum. I think I may have my lunch there in the future if it's going to be this noisy all day. Look how fuff we had this morning. Anthony was in a right state. It was terrifying. Why? We thought we'd had burglars, but it was just Del's boyfriend, Russell.
Breaking in?
He slept in the conservatory.
You mean they'd had under your roof?
I don't think he's that kind of lad.
All lads are that kind of lad.
This is the second time he stayed over.
You should have put your foot down right from the start.
I couldn't. He passed out drunk.
I don't think I'm going to like this, Russell, one bit, frightening our Anthony like that.
I thought he was going to have a fit, even when he knew we hadn't been broken in.
Oh, he's still a nervous little thing, and it's months since he was bullied. Who knows how deep he's been scarred?
Now, you see this, lad? You measure twice, and you cut once.
It's one of my dad's mantras, that. Got this builder's Bible full of them. A clean a day keeps replacements at bay.
A clean what?
Well, it's your toolkit, innit? Look after your tools, then they'll look after you.
Hey, I like the sound of this, Dad, of yours.
Right.
Ah, you see, I'm using this as a template to make the new ones from. Have you seen all this lot? Look at it. It's all reclaimed, you know. It's only damaged on the surface. I could make some nice mementos after this, like wind chimes on the door and that. But I've always liked the man with the big chopper, you know. He does it faster, the harder he's blown.
Listen, pass that on to Helen, would you? I'd do it myself, only, I wouldn't want to put it at risk, you know. 4 Sylvia Morgans here, all of them on Merseyside. The address is there. That one looks the most promising.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
It probably is.
No, I mean, it's fantastic news.
Look, tell us you shouldn't build it up too much, you know. I mean, it's, well, it's a stab in the dark based on the sketchy information that you gave us. But it's a lead, isn't it, eh? Don't let it slip your mind.
I won't, I promise.
Dead or alive?
Living dead.
What are you like, hiding tablets, when there's so many people about who love you and want to see you?
They're beating a path, are they?
Yeah, there's Louise and her mate Tanya. Look what she sent me at work. She's made me a necklace and you a bracelet.
Oh.
They're definitely coming over for half term. That Tanya once sorted it with Mummy and Daddy. So that's something to live for, isn't it? And one in the eye for Richard. So should we make a list? You know, activities and some sort of cooking rota. She well prefers your meals to mine.
I've got something else to sort out first.
Have you got any loyalty points I can have?
What for?
I need to buy a ton of cosmetics for my holiday.
I have, and they're mine.
Sun cream alone cost £8.
Is our Steve coming home for his tea?
No, he's working on a car in Highton.
Any other young men arriving unexpectedly? I can't believe she still thinks she's going.
She's far too young. Anything could happen.
It's my apology.
Oh, Russ. Don't think I can be bought that easy. But they're dead nice, too.
Oh, they're not for you. Is Mrs. Murray again?
Mum? It's Russell.
Is it now?
I said I was dead sorry about scaring at me and staying over and that. I don't want you to think I'm, like, taking advantage.
They're lovely.
You pot, because they were on October.
Hello. I'm Bridget.
Oh, Dell's in, right?
Right. Are you stopping for your tea?
I'd love to, but I'm making my mum's tea tonight, sitting in with her, you know. She's feeling really down because of the divorce. Sorry again, Mrs. Money.
Thanks for these.
Nice to meet you, Bridget. Fun was tomorrow, eh?
I don't know why you drag me around here. You won't convince me.
The living room,
Yeah, most houses have.
the dining area. We have got a table shoved in the corner of the kitchen, haven't we?
Where is he?
Oh, Mike, he's in bed.
You know.
Out.
So he's left you to do all the PR work?
We'd have 2 living rooms, one for the kids and one for me and you to snuggle up together.
Jackie, we can buy space anywhere when we make a clean break from here.
Local amenities. It's a 3-minute walk to our health club, bar and restaurant.
We'll have 2 cars out there doing nothing.
Rachel can't drive, can she? So if we move, we'd have to come here every day to drop the kids off or fork out for hair travel. It's not a bad idea, you know.
What's this?
This is a list of pros and cons that me and my dad did over the weekend.
So you've both been going behind my back?
Oh, Max, if you just stop blocking me for 1 minute and listen to common sense.
Are you sure this will do the trick?
You told us to move out.
Oh, she knows I didn't mean it. Louise and Tanya could have a room, though.
Sammy.
I'm sorry, really. She was right, even though she did upset you over Clint. Look, she really cares about you, you know. And I suppose I just felt put out because she knew you better than me. She knew you got so low you were stockpiling tablets. And I didn't even see it in my own sister.
Me and you should have spent more time together.
I know I wasn't here for you straight after Clint, but I've made up for that now, haven't I?
This isn't about you.
I know I shouldn't have used all that aggro family stuff against her.
I shouldn't have told you.
But it came out of protecting you. I mean, we can do that for each other. That's why I feel so lost, because she hasn't got what we have. And, well, maybe that's why she's getting closer to Dr. Parr.
Is she?
I saw them having a cuddle yesterday.
You never.
Oh, nothing in it.
Are you sure?
Well, Nisha's professional to a T. I mean, I know she's often led by the loins, but she wouldn't do anything to jeopardise her career or break up a marriage, would she?
I'll get it.
Why don't you ask Russell to come round for Sunday lunch? Can't be much fun at his house at the moment, poor thing.
Jessie, for you.
Hiya. Hiya, sorry to disturb.
That's okay.
I got the leaflets.
We'll spoil your tea.
I get back after midnight. What a day.
There's a selection of hot beverages on this one and a film on the coach.
Where are you two going?
London, for the Golden Jubilee.
Why wasn't I told about this?
Well, we were going to invite you, but it's our girls' away day. Oh, sorry, Anthony, I know you'd have got to have come to London, but...
London's the last place I want to go.
Why don't you go to Heaven near Trafalgar Square? It's where a lot of the Iron Apple DJs go to try the sets out.
We'll be making our own entertainment, thank you.
With who?
Most of the bingo crowd.
Is this a good idea?
It's a real bargain. You get a fish and chip supper thrown in after the procession.
When was the last time you were out till all hours? You're not used to it. Anything could happen out there.
She'll be in safe hands.
Oh, take a chill pill. We'll wear name badges and walk in crocodile fashion.
Where's my stuff?
Unpacked. Why? I was tripping over it. Is that an apology?
Don't go, Nish.
Look, Misha, you can put me on a trial period. Well, it's not too much to ask, is it?
Is something wrong? We'd have our own utility room.
We'd be closer to the pathway.
It would take no time to move, not much upheaval, minimum stress, and we could ditch all the bad memories at number 7.
Susanna.
Yeah. Do you know, it still feels weird sleeping in that bedroom you used to share.
Can't be easy for you.
Yeah, and what about you?
Well, there are some days I come downstairs and leave the house. I don't even think about it, about what happened, but I must admit those days are few and far between.
Yeah, well, do you know what me and you need? We need a fresh start.
In your old home?
So to speak.
Suppose we'd be closer to your family.
Exactly.
And we could extend ours.
Maybe. And there'd definitely be more room for any Barnum-Dixon additions.
Could keep an eye on your father, because that's what this is all about, isn't it?
Well, anything to lift his depression. He can't live with his memories here either.
Yeah, but would it make you happy?
But me dad is. Yeah.
There you go, Jim.
Cheers, kid.
About time too, eh, Nan?
You should toddle over there. Get him to show you the plans for your new bedroom.
Him? Get lost. Select him.
Hey, don't you think he's got the look of a young Gregory Peck about him?
See you then, Bridge.
OK, Jessie, love. Hey, I can't wait.
Oh, I thought fish paste for the coach and hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, smashing.
Where you off, girls?
London.
Oh, very nice. How come?
To see the Queen.
What for?
The Golden Jubilee.
You're bonkers, you two.
What's so bonkers about wanting to offer a bit of support, a bit of solidarity, after the terrible year she's had?
She's lost a mum and a sister in one go. Now, most of us have suffered loss, Jimmy, and you, of all people, should know how that feels.
OK. But come on, traipsing all the way down there. I mean, what's she ever really done for us?
Maintained our sense of history.
Well, where do you start? Solidarity, identity.
She's put our little island on the map. I mean, most people, most countries in the world wish they had a monarchy like ours, and she attracts billions.
Oh, so she's a tourist attraction now, is she? The same could be said of the Albert Dock.
She keeps this country British, Jimmy, and that's reason enough.
That family is full of Germans and Greeks who are doing nothing practical for us. I mean, when their gaff burnt down, who was it helped rebuild it, eh? Us, soft lads, and our money from our sweat and our toil. And what do we get in return? Do you see Liz in a tin hat and a Steely's mucking into yours?
She might not be in the building trade, Jimmy, but she does do a wonderful job.
Job? What job? She's never done a day's work in her life.
She waves her hand around a bit, doesn't she? And gets a cob on when the kids make the headlines in the papers.
You can't argue with the facts. Our Queen hasn't put a foot wrong in 50 years. That's half a century on that throne. I mean, cause enough for celebration, surely.
I'm 50. Who's waving flags at me? We should be celebrating us, our lives, the people. We should be having our own parties, looking back at our own histories. Yeah, well, I'll tell you something. I'm having a party. It's going to be the People's Jubilee. Oh, yes!
This doesn't involve building any arches, does it?
No, it's arky. But you can all bring a few mementos, some photos to look at while we're having our butties.
In case it slipped your mind, I haven't got any mementos left. And I'm going to London.
Me too. Bye, love.
Well, I think it's a boss idea, me.
Oh, well, Ray's thinking of having his own street party. Why don't you do a joint thing?
Ah, I see you're winding up for the day. Still there. Hey, I suppose it is 6:15.
Oh, so's about this, but I'm going to be another hour or so, yeah. Thought I'd crack on here and pop down the hospital. See my dad on the way home. Is that okay, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
You see, I'm going to put extra graft in this time of year so it justifies me taking July to September off.
What? You don't work for 3 months of the year?
Bit of business, well, it's mostly pleasure. See, me and my mate on the farm in a beef. Hello, gorgeous. The boss's boss, right?
Jessie Hilton.
Look, one thing we didn't discuss was the house rules. Well, it's all right for the likes of you and me to go round the back here.
What?
Well, with all the ladies about, you know.
Oh, don't be soft, Ray. They've got to go somewhere. And as long as they're not tramping up and down one stairs, ruining his carpet with their dirty boots, where is the problem?
Practical. And a looker. You're a fortunate man, mate. And don't you worry about calls of nature, mate. I plumb the bathroom in first thing.
I'm not sure about him at all.
He hasn't stopped all day. And you've never had an eye for the ladies, have you? Anyway, what did Jimmy want with you earlier?
Oh, nothing much, no. He just wanted to see a bit of the action, you know.
I told him we should invite you to this daft party he's having. But he looked a bit funny about it. Is there something wrong?
No, not at all, no. No, he's, well, he always looks a bit funny, doesn't he? I mean, would you want to know that?
Right, tea in about an hour, OK?
OK.
Oh, and Ray.
Yes, love?
I know we're going to be happy again here.
More time, Nisha. I mean, it was only this morning.
You haven't got any more time.
I've signed myself off. A week ago. Now you need a doctor's note.
So I'll get a note.
What, from your employer? Gary's not stupid, Katie. You can't keep taking advantage like this.
Anyone can get food poisoning.
He doesn't buy that crap. Why wouldn't he? He's seen you drunk in work before.
A one-off.
You're on a written warning as it is, and he understands that you're depressed, but you know he takes a hard line when it comes to hangovers. Two and two together, or pillow talk.
You've told him?
Brilliant. Katie, he's concerned, but it's a short fuse.
Yeah, 'cause of you. You said you'd cover for me. Again and again, but I can't carry you professionally anymore. You're supposed to be me mate.
A mate who's giving you a wake-up call. Turn up, it's as simple as that. Take responsibility for your life. Do you want your job or not?
You can't play football up here.
Watch it.
That was a real tragedy.
Dad, Susanna fell down the stairs. It was an accident. Max didn't shoot her or anything.
I always get the blame. Yeah, well, that's probably because you deserve it. Now, do you know what'll happen to me if I lose my job because of you?
If I suggested counselling...
I'm not an alky.
And that lot will be on tomorrow at 8. Stick around, Four's off to Manchester next, where it seems a gorgeous flat in a great area just isn't selling. Cue Andrew Winter, he's selling houses next.
Look what she's done.
Well, you left the cut there.
Well, she shouldn't be so clumsy.
She's a baby.
She should still look where she's going.
Oh, you've upset her now.
Oh, I'm sorry. But in case you hadn't noticed, I'm in a lot of pain here.
You've been in pain full stop since you had that flaming toothache. You need to get it done properly.
And we can really afford that, can't we?
Oh, you're a right narc, you are.
Well, wouldn't you be?
There's no need to take it out on us two.
Not.
Yes, you are. Why don't you go to the medical centre and get some stronger painkillers if it's that bad? Come on, Beth. You're getting all hot and bothered. Should go upstairs. I don't want to keep getting shouted at.
Rachel,
thought you weren't coming in.
Got a lot of catching up to do. Thanks.
You my mate?
Yeah, well, I should have thought about that and I was slagging you off. Look, Anisha, I'm sorry for telling Sammy about your family problems.
They were personal.
I know. I'll never do it again.
I know.
Look, Margaret, you can't just pack it in like this. I need someone to look after Josh. Can you not see the week out at least? I'll pay you time and a half. Look, I am desperate here. Oh, well, can you not just mind him tonight then? Ah! Leave it out! No, everything is fine. Look, are you going to look after him then now? OK. Well, don't come ringing me for a reference. Oh.
So, gorgeous.
Yeah.
You still up to us swapping houses?
In the short term, yeah, I suppose.
Well, we'll wait and see, eh?
I was thinking 6 months.
Yeah, well, there'll be more room, you know.
Upstairs is the same as here.
Yeah, but we could always extend.
Extend, Jackie.
Oh, Max, but look at the space downstairs. The kids will
smaller
love
garden.
it. Oh, now you are nitpicking.
Oh, has your father had a change of mind?
No, he can't wait to move in here. Max, he's desperate to get this laundry business started, but he wants to get the houses sorted out first.
Mike and Rachel, they're happy with the move, yeah?
Well, I'm not sure that he's mentioned it to them yet.
Why not? Should do.
Yeah, well, he's waiting till things go through. And besides, it's got nothing to do with them, really, has he? I mean, if they're not happy about it, they'll just have to move out and get a place of their own.
Bit harsh.
Well, now it's a fact of life, isn't it? I mean, surely they're not going to stay there forever.
Oh, I suppose not.
No, there's no suppose about it.
What's wrong with you?
Teeth are doing me head in. What's up with you?
Ben.
Be with you in a minute, Bev.
I just want some ointment for this.
You're better off running under the tap, you know.
I've already done that.
How did you do it?
Not concentrating when the childminder binned off our son.
Is that prescription ready yet, please?
I'll do it now. Don't know who's going to look after him now.
Well, have you asked anybody else?
No, I wanted to sort this out first.
Well, I'm sure you'll find somebody.
Well, maybe you could give me a hand.
How about can I? I'm working all night.
How about Rachel?
I don't think so. Not after last time, do you?
Why not?
Because he went a bit wild, didn't he?
Yeah, well, maybe he needs a father.
No, Ben, I don't think that's the problem.
There you go, Mike.
Well, what is the problem?
What can I do for you, Bev?
Look, hang on a minute. I want to see what he's got to say for himself.
Maybe he's a bit too much.
Are you saying there's something wrong with my son?
No.
Well, what are you saying then?
Well, think about it, Bev. This is the second childminder that's packed in. Isn't that telling you something?
Ow!
Mind me teeth, will you?
Listen, you want to look at me when I'm talking to you, or I'll rearrange your teeth for free.
No.
Do you mind? This is a surgery, not a boxing ring.
Bev, I'm sorry I can't help, but I've got a full-time job as a security officer. I can't be childminded too.
Yeah, more like a cocky watchman if you ask me.
Sort it out yourself.
Rach, is our Michael not in, love?
He's gone to the medical centre. His face is killing him.
It's killing me and all. Right, I'm just going to send this lot back and go and see our Jackie, OK?
He's getting on my nerves. He even showed at Beth this morning.
I thought he'd had his teeth done.
It was just a patch-up job. I couldn't afford any proper treatment when it all first started. Still, something might come up, though.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid I can't help you there, love. I'm brass at myself at the moment.
I know. Thanks anyway.
Mind you, I've got a feeling that all that is going to change. See ya.
Yeah, thanks.
Morning, Doctor.
Oh, are you going in today, I see?
Leave her, she's okay.
Mrs. Ryan comes in for a prescription. Can you tell her I'd like to see her, please?
Yeah. Tea or coffee?
Coffee, please.
Someone didn't get the leg over last night.
Pack it in, Katie. He's been worried about you as well.
Yeah, I won't put your money on it.
Mike! You only talked to him a couple of hours ago. You're going to have a bad stomach.
I don't care. I'll do anything to get rid of this pain.
I wish.
Where's my dad?
Gone to your Jackie's.
He's up early, ain't he?
Seemed quite eager to get round there, actually.
I know what that was for.
Listen, I'm going to nip out, so you'll have to watch Beth.
Where you going?
Shops.
Oh, Rachel, I've just been a parade. I could have got what you wanted.
Yeah, well, they ain't got what I want in the garage, so I'm going to have to go to Tubrook.
What for?
Bits and bobs. I won't be long, though.
What
Jackie,
about
bring
me
the
sleep?
kids. Oh, OK, I'll leave it then. You go to bed.
Oh, talk sense, Rach. As if I'm going to be able to sleep with this pain.
Oh, what are you going on about, then?
So, you've got no childminders free at all? OK, thanks. I'll try somewhere else.
The noise out of them.
Hey, you two, will you keep it down? I can hardly hear myself think down here.
Hey, was I like that with you and our Michael?
Yeah, you wear all the time.
Those were the days, eh?
Yeah.
You taking them anywhere for the Jubilee?
Don't know, yes.
There's loads of street parties, you know.
For the one here?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be bothered with it. Soft lad Corker's organising it.
Oh, I could always see what it was like, though.
It's bound to be something half-baked, isn't it? He's not having a Jubilee party, you see. He's having a citizens' party full of people.
Oh, what's all that about?
I don't know, love, and to tell you the truth, I don't really care because I won't be going.
Might be all right for the kids, though, Dad.
I'll believe that when I see it. Not like the parties we used to have, eh?
Nope.
Tell you what, those were the days. I'll tell you something else as well, love.
What?
There's some history in these houses.
Oh, tell us about it.
Didn't Maxie move in the same year as us?
Same month.
Same month. I used to call him and Patricia Lord and Lady Mac.
Yeah, and you remember what they used to christen us?
Yeah, the Clampets, the cheeky. That's because we all turned up in the motor, remember? Hey, and that van used to get right up Maxie's nose, didn't it, eh?
Did you? So when you move in here, I think you better bring that big lump of crushed metal with you. I can see the look on his face if it stays where it is, Dad.
Yeah, well, you tell him I'm going to leave it there without he pays me a tenner. Hey, our Tony used to wind him up all the time as well, didn't he?
Oh, do you remember the jokes you used to play on him?
How about the time he phoned up and ordered 10 pizzas to be delivered to Maxie's house?
You had to pay for them all.
I'd love to have seen Maxie's face at that moment.
Oh, Tony was in stitches, you know.
I bet they had to live on pizzas for a week. Oh. God, they were great times. Right.
You getting off?
Yeah. Tell you what, though, love. I think I'm going to miss that old house when I leave.
You're not going to change your mind, though, are you, Dad? It's time to move on.
Yeah. I suppose so.
Could you just hold, please? Are you bringing the sandwich back? No, I'll have something in the flat. All right, then. I'll see you after lunch, yeah?
I won't let anyone down. Don't worry.
Good.
Oh.
Ron, I need you to watch Josh tonight while I'm working, because you know my childminder's jacked it in.
She hasn't.
Did your son not tell you?
No.
Oh, I forgot. He doesn't care about his own son's welfare. Ron, I am desperate. I need you to help tonight.
Well, if you're that desperate, why don't you go and ask John Parrott?
John Parrott?
Yeah, you know.
Funny. Jimmy?
The one and only.
Who told you?
Oh, the Green Bay's champion himself. In actual fact, I got the full match commentary. So maybe it's him you should be talking to, eh?
Yeah, well, once you've had the full works, anything else is just second best.
Don't try and butter me up, Bev.
Oh, Ron, I'm not, eh? No one kisses the pink like you.
Really? The answer is still no.
Oh, Ron, I thought you'd have done it, even if your son won't.
I'm working, aren't I?
Ron, I am a single parent.
I know what it's like for you, Bev, but me looking after Josh tonight is not going to help you out in the long run, is it?
Well, it's a start.
No, it isn't, because what happens tomorrow night and the night after and so on and so on?
It just gives me a chance to get things sorted.
I don't think so.
Well, it'll save your Jackie from sacking me.
Behave yourself. She's not that hard-hearted.
Right, you leave me with only one solution. I'll have to do as you suggested.
Which is?
Get Jimmy Corkill to look after him.
Whoa, Bev,
You
no,
what?
not Jimmy, he's off it.
I've got no choice.
Okay, you win.
Cheers, doll.
But just tonight.
No probs. Ow!
Look, saw that. You should run under the tap. Right, so what time do you want me round there tonight?
Well, I'll pick up Josh from the after-school club at 5:30, so was 7 all right?
I'll be there at 7.
See you later.
Oh, and Bev, don't forget, just tonight. Because after that, you're snookered.
Where's Katie? Has she gone AWOL again?
Oh, no, she's on her dinner.
All right. Pub lunch?
No, she's over that now.
So, how is she?
No problem.
Are you sure? It's just because she seems a little bit baggy-eyed.
She'll be
isn't
okay.
it? Okay, fine. Well, I mean, if she's not feeling up to it...
It's fine, I'm keeping tabs on her.
Yeah, but it's not as if you haven't got enough on your plate.
I'll manage.
Oh, did you mention to her at all about the counselling sessions?
Oh, no, not yet.
Don't you think it's such a good idea?
I just don't think the moment's right.
It'll be better sooner rather than later, you know?
You're probably right.
Look, I know how you feel and she's your mate and all that, but she's also part of a professional team, yeah?
I'll get round to it, yeah.
You know, I was thinking that it might be better if you weren't involved at all.
Why?
It just might be better if it came from me, that's all.
I don't mind.
I know you don't, but it's just... If she knows I'm onto her, then it might carry a bit more weight.
Are you shopping?
I did.
No carrier bags?
Oh, Oh, I couldn't find what I wanted. Where's Beth?
Oh, she was a bit tired, so I put her to bed. She was a bit hot, you know, Rach.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I give her something, she calmed down a bit. It's been ages.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll just go and see if she's okay.
Sorry, Michael, I forgot to ask, how's the teeth?
Oh, not bad. They're going to hurt like hell when these painkillers wear off, Don.
Well, you'll have to take some more then, won't you?
Yeah, Rachel was on about that. She said you shouldn't take too many, not to read the instructions on the bottle.
Oh, you don't want to tell you no of all that. That's only jargon, that.
Oh, so it's all right to kill myself, then?
Yeah, of course it is. Any more tea in that pot? Bev stopped me getting one before. But I can't stand that fancy stuff our Jacqueline gets. I prefer a good old cup of English myself.
Mike, Beth's got a temperature.
Well, take her to the doctor's then.
Do you reckon we should?
Might have better letting her sleep. I put that little fan on in the bedroom.
Yeah, and listen, if little Addie and Emma come round, you have to keep them down here, you know.
I know.
Yeah, tell them to keep quiet, see how she is when she wakes up.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, if she don't cool down, I'll take her to doctors.
Hello? Yes, can I ask who's speaking, please? Yeah, just a sec. Bev, it's for you. It's the after-school club. I'll finish them off.
Hello? Right.
Okay. There you go. I'm really sorry about that. Thanks, babe.
Josh has been spitting and fighting in the after-school club. I've got to go and collect him.
Bev, I've got to get off myself soon. So can I get your shower to pick him up, thank you?
She dragged it in.
What?
She can't do it anymore.
And what about tonight?
Your dad's looking after him.
Me dad?
Yeah, he offered.
And tomorrow?
He said he'll watch him tomorrow night as well.
Oh, does he now?
Honest. So is it all right if I go now?
Yeah, go on. Ross should be in by 4 and... Oh, Rita's got the kids, so I'll hang on till he gets here.
Is my dad out again?
He's in Jackie's.
Again? Sure, there's something going on between them two, you know.
Like what?
I don't know. He's walking around like he's a surveyor with bits of paper and tape measures.
Don't be daft, and painkillers are getting to you, making you see things.
Where are you going?
The doctors.
Oh, she know better?
No, listen, Harry and Emma are in the garden. Can you watch them for me?
All right, sure.
I'm not dragging them to the centre as well. Yeah.
You know, I've always liked that bathroom suite.
Oh, yes, thanks very much.
You're, not thinking of taking it with you?
No, don't worry.
What time's our Jackie in?
Oh, any time now, I should think.
Oh, right, I think I'll go and measure up that back kitchen wall then. You know, for me washers and dryers.
Come on, Jackie, come on, Jackie.
Oh, Casey's on late, isn't she?
Yeah.
Brilliant, I'll try and catch her before she gets off.
She's been fine today.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I want to hear. I still want to have a word with her, though. So, how's everything in the flat? All right?
It's been a bit hard lately, but we're getting by.
Any more thoughts about moving out?
No, not at the moment.
Oh, so you're like mates again then, are you?
I can't say me and Sammy will ever be best friends again, but things are getting better, yeah.
Good, well, that's a start, isn't it? Ah.
Hey, I tell you, I should be able to get 2 washers and dryers.
Jackie's back
in
now.
there. I can't wait to get my laundry business up and running. All right, love.
Hey, Dad, are you back again? You haven't moved in already, have you?
No, but sooner the better, eh?
Well, I was just saying to Jackie earlier that we need to get things moving now, so you two have agreed.
My sentiments, exactly.
Well, there is loads to do, you know, removal men and all that.
Nah, we won't need them. Do it ourselves, won't we, Max?
Yeah, well...
Mind you, there's a few things to sort out first, like.
Like what?
Well, obviously, there's going to be 1 or 2 alterations I want to make to suit me business and me family.
Oh, yeah, well, of course. I mean, it'll be your home.
Yeah. Tell you what, though, Max, I hope I have better luck here than you had, son.
What do you mean by that, Dad?
Well, it's hardly been blessed much, this place, has it? I was thinking of Susanna, you know, and that was a tragedy, that. That was a real tragedy.
Dad, Susanna fell down the stairs. It was an accident. Max didn't shoot her or anything.
Yeah, well, you're probably right. Better get on, eh? Now, I've got my list here of things that are going to need doing before we get the solicitors involved.
List?
Do us a favour, love. Make us a couple, will you? And, no disrespect, but, I brought my own tea bag. Shall we start here, then?
You better stop fucking your ideas up, young lad.
Samuel White started
I don't care who started it. I am not having it.
I always get the blame.
Yeah, well, that's probably because you deserve it. Now, do you know what'll happen to me if I lose my job because of you? Do you? Eh? Eh? I'll tell you what, there'll be no nice clothes, no footy kits or boots, no little sweets or luxuries.
Look, I've got to go back to work now, but, well, I won't be long, okay? Your granddad's looking after you tonight. You like that, won't you? You behave yourself. I'll come and check on you later. Don't answer the door to anyone. And if you need me, the phone number's on the table, okay?
So it looks like if I'm putting 2 washing machines on this back wall, I'm going to have to take these kitchen units out myself then.
Well, we can't take them with us, Ron.
Hey, you could always sell them on.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Put them towards a new washing machine.
Yeah, that's a thought. Nice one, Jacqueline, yeah.
Hey, have you mentioned the move to our mate yet?
It's like a bear with a sore head at the moment. I'll tell him when it's defo sorted.
Jessie got the finishing date for her bungalow yet?
Right, I better make a move. I'm looking after Josh tonight.
Yeah, and tomorrow, and the next.
No, I'm not. Tonight is a one-off.
Well, not according to Bev.
Yeah, well, what Bev says and what Bev thinks are 2 completely different things. Ta-da.
Everything okay?
No, not really. I need to wait with Bev. So you sure that's all it is?
Yeah. Ear infections can be pretty painful, you know.
Yeah, I know, I'm just relieved, that's all. So much going round these days, you can't be too sure, can you?
Yeah. You tell Mummy not to worry, Beth. You're a strong little girl, aren't you, eh?
Thanks, Doctor.
My pleasure.
It's just so horrible when they're crying all the time. I've got 2 criers at home now.
Really?
Yeah, my husband Mike's in pain with his teeth. All day long, moan, moan, moan.
Yeah, adults are worse than kids, aren't they?
I'm telling you.
So take this to the pharmacy and just follow the instructions on the label, OK?
OK, and thanks again.
Any problems, just give us a ring.
Cheers.
See ya.
See ya.
Has Jackie gone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wanted to see me?
Yeah, I think we need a little chat, don't you?
Well, there's nobody on reception.
That's fine, it won't take a minute. Come in. Now, if I suggested counselling...
I'm not an alky.
I was going to suggest a bereavement counsellor.
I don't need it, I'm fine.
Good. So you won't be taking any more time off then because of hangovers?
No.
Glad to hear it. Because we need to run an efficient surgery here, and believe it or not, you're actually an asset to us when you're here. You're very good at your job. Excuse me. What I'm saying is, I'd hate to lose you, Katie.
Hello? What, you'd finished for the day?
I just came back to see how you're coping.
Oh, we're fine. Everything's great.
Where's Josh?
Oh, he's upstairs watching telly. Everything's sorted.
Big, pass here, pass right, sends food up the wrong way. No! Chucky is leaking, we come. Big, he's done it again.
So it wasn't all Josh's fault then?
No, it was the other kid that started it.
What time's my dad coming round tonight?
7.
And tomorrow?
The same.
Bev, you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Oh, that's funny, because I've just been with me dad and he felt different.
Oi! What do you think you're doing?
Playing footy on it.
You can't play football up here.
Watch me. Do you fancy a game?
I'll tell your mum. Right. Could you please go and get your mother?
Pardon?
Where is she?
Work.
It's not my fault.
Oh, well, whose is it?
Well, I could name a few names.
Don't start saying it's my dad's or all my fault, Bev. You were the one who did the one-night stand, if you remember.
Oh, there's no need for that.
Well, I'm sorry, but it needs saying.
Okay, I'll get it sorted.
But you better ask. I'm warning you.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you can't cope running this place, then I'm going to have to find someone who can.
Can I see you
Hang on a minute. You are supposed to be his auntie. You could show a little bit of compassion.
Not where business is concerned. I put too much into this place to just let things skim over my head. I don't need the headache,
Okay, okay.
Okay, so just get it sorted.
Excuse me?
Right. What can I do for you, Doctor? Ow!
Can you have a look at that? You ran it under a cold towel.
Oh, thanks for the good
good advice, Doctor. Is that what we pay our taxes for, eh? For the professionals to give us flaming stupid
Hang on
advice?
a second. I don't need this. I just came in here for a quiet word.
Okay. What can I do for you?
Thank you. All right, it's about that son of yours.
Oh, not again. I have had this all afternoon. Is this a witch hunt or something?
No, of course it's not. No, he just gave me a right load of cheek because I told him off for playing football in the corridor.
He's got to play somewhere.
Yeah, but not above my surgery, he hasn't. And this isn't the first time I've had to complain
only a
either.
kid.
And I think you'll find, actually, that it's technically illegal to leave a child of that age on his own while you go to work.
Well, what am I supposed to do, eh? I mean, his father doesn't want to know. He's got family, but they couldn't care less. So, what do you suggest, eh? Do you want to lend me the 10 grand it costs for childcare? Because that's how much it is. And I've got to pay bills and tax, and I don't take home 2 fat wedges like you and your wife.
I didn't come in for a row.
Who's rowing? I'm just telling you the harsh facts of life. So, could you all do me a favour, eh? And get off me back and leave me to do what I need to do on my own without any blaming interference.
I don't want to say. No, you gotta go and get Beth and come with me or what?
Where to?
No, and I don't care. Anywhere that's not here.
Let's just not go there, okay? Sounds like I'm not the only one who's got her ups and downs.
Josh, I said get here! No!
Happy families. All that lot continues 8:30 tomorrow. Coming up, how big are your breakfasts? You can bet they don't beat the treats from the Edwardian country house. That's next.
sensitive measure of world climatic temperatures. It appears to be getting chilly. There's strong evidence...
How many times do I have to tell you?
...coming into operation. A big happy birthday today to Leanne Bryson. Happy birthday, Leanne. 22 from your mum, dad and all your family. Have a great day. We're playing this song for you today. Talk about the world.
Josh! I said get here! No!
Of the road widening scheme. But the Burnby residents who've been locked in an ongoing battle with the City Council have vowed to stand firm. They claim the council had agreed to build the road around the tree and incorporate it as a feature, but have now done a policy U-turn.
3.4, this is Paul Griffiths at breakfast. The weather today across the region is going to be dry with occasional outbreaks of rain by lunch. Winds are light, the high today 11 Celsius, 52.
Happy anniversary, love. I was going to get your car from the garage later on.
Moral dilemmas in the next half hour.
And as for this little lot, it's staying exactly where it is till you get back from school, and then you are going to clean up every last bit of it. Understood?
Do you think she listens in on us when we row?
We never row. We just have heated discussions. Poor kid, he's really getting an ear bashing.
Never mind, poor kid. It's about time he got a bit of discipline. You know, he was kicking the football around in the corridor again last night. And I told him off. Give you a right mouthful.
Looks like he gets enough nagging at home.
I wasn't nagging. I was merely suggesting somewhere better to play football, that's all. Mind you, his mother was worse than him.
Oh, you didn't have a go at her as well.
I tried. I couldn't get a word in.
What did you tell you to mind your own business?
Yeah, she did. In her own sweet, sweet way.
So we're the snotty neighbours now, are we? Always moaning about something.
Oh, come on, Gabby. You know what they say. It takes a village to bring up a child.
Well, maybe next time you should try the friendly approach, rather than alienating us completely.
With a kid like that? And a mother like her? You're joking, aren't you? I speak the language, Gabby, so I did. Excuse me.
Don't forget you're supposed to be calling around to Bev's.
Don't remind me, I'm putting it off as long as I can. She wants to talk to me about looking after Josh.
Oh, enough said.
Yeah. Right, that's me. Like some mad game, isn't it, eh? All these big companies send me all the junk mail, and I send it right back, telling them just where they can stick it.
I just bin it.
At least my way keeps a few postmen in work. Hello, she waking up again?
Oh, I hope not. She was all hot and restless throughout the night.
She any better this morning?
A little bit, I think. At least the temperature was down.
She'll be fine, you know, I'm sure of it. It's amazing how strong these little ones are.
I hope so.
Got them something nice?
I'm not telling you, it'll spoil the surprise.
Oh, aye. Not another night away in that hotel, is there?
I've told you, I'm not telling.
See you later.
With Ron living here, he won't need such a big garden. And with us next door, especially with the children, well, we'll benefit from the extra space.
I can't see the idea behind it, yeah. But I don't know if he'll be happy to do it in reality, though, Max.
It'll only mean a small change in the fence line. It's not as if we're getting it for nothing. Pay market prices. Why don't you see what he says?
OK, I'll speak to him later, I suppose. So long as it doesn't jeopardise the whole house swap going through, OK?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hiya.
Morning.
Happy anniversary.
Same to you and all. How's Beth?
Oh, she was bad in the night. She's a bit better now, though. I'm going to let her sleep till she wakes up.
You're not going to get out of my mind all night, you know.
And I thought you'd be thinking about me all night.
Well, you sneaked in a couple of times. There you go, right with these. Happy anniversary.
Oh, they're lovely. There's a card there from Beth.
How lucky you might have a few pairs to come home to, eh?
There's one there from your mum as well. It's something from me.
Well, I look, my mum's first, eh? Save the best till last. My mum only booked us another night away in a hotel, will she? Bet you that's what's in yours, isn't it?
What for telling?
Sorry about the state of the place. I had Josh on the rampage this morning.
What was he doing?
Using me beanbag as a trampoline. I'm leaving it for him to clean up when he gets back from school.
Yeah, well, good on you. Look, I hope you don't mind me dropping in, but I've just been doing the books down in the bar.
Nothing wrong with them, is there? I mean, there shouldn't be.
No, the accounts are fine. It's just there's been a delivery and I wanted to let you know that. Well, I wouldn't sign for it.
What delivery?
20 new tablecloths and a load of napkins.
You sent those tablecloths back. They were really good quality.
Bev, they were tacky. No, they were kitschy. I know tacky when I see it.
Yeah, well, I thought they were really nice.
Nice and tacky, yeah. And definitely not the tone I'm looking for down there.
Fair enough. I'll know not to do it again. So, does this mean every decision I make from now on has got to be ABJ'd?
ABJ'd?
Approved by Jackie?
No, for now, yeah. Just till the business is back on its feet.
Fair enough. Fancy a coffee while you're here?
No, I better not. I'm ragged today.
Oh, tell me about it.
Looks like it's still hard work with Josh, then.
One way of putting it.
Well, are you getting on looking for a childminder for him?
No, don't worry. I'll get one. As long as she's got a whip and a chair.
Right, well, I'll see you later.
All right, then. Hey, and I'm sorry about those tablecloths.
All right, see you later.
No.
Cheers, that.
Oh, that was nice of your mum, wasn't it?
Yeah, £5 to spend on sweets for Beth. Great.
So you can open my card then?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh, your toothache's still bad.
Yeah, you know what, right? I just feel like ripping it out.
You should like your present then.
Well, if it's another night in that hotel, you needn't bother with our Jackie's nightie this time. In fact, you needn't bother with any nightie. What's this?
It's an appointment card for the dentist.
Yeah, I can see what it is. Is it a joke?
No, and he can fit you in this week as well.
A private dentist?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? You've been in agony for weeks now. You can't carry on the way you are.
Right, so it'll cost a fortune.
Well, you don't need to worry about that. It's already paid for.
Who buy?
It's a pressie from me.
But you've got no money.
I borrowed it.
You off? Don't tell me our Jackie.
Not Jackie, no.
Well, who then?
Off a loan company.
You took a loan out so we can throw money at some rich epoxy dentist.
Look, just get some food inside and then we can talk about it.
No way, Rach. No way in a million years. You know what? I'd rather have the toothache. You can tell him he can stick his appointment. Hand over some kip.
Mike! That was a present from me. You can't throw it back in my face.
I just have.
Flippin' neck. Who did this? Josh?
No, it was me cleaning up. I was bashing the dust out my beanbag and it split everywhere, went all over me.
Oh, yeah. Why don't I believe you?
Look, he's cleaning it up when he gets home. That's why I've left it out.
And you want me to look after the little terror?
What
else am I supposed to do, eh? I'm up the wall trying to look after him and work at the same time.
When do you need covering?
Just weekends at the moment.
What, the whole weekend?
Only the bits when I'm working. I've even got that Murray girl to cover for me some weeknights.
Oh, yeah. And when would you be seeing him like? I mean, you are his mother.
I see loads of them. Anyway, I can't afford to lose my job, can I? If I do that, I'll lose me flat and we'll end up on the streets again. You don't want to see that, do you?
Just the weekends?
When I'm working.
Go on, then. But make sure that you keep looking for a proper childminder. Because every time I have Josh, it takes years off my life. And I don't have that many left.
Oh, I'd have made you a coffee.
That's all right. I'm happy to escape for 2 minutes. It's been a busy morning, isn't it?
Oh, I prefer it when it's busy. I hate it when it drags.
You seem in a good mood today.
As opposed to what I'm normally like, you mean, a miserable old boot.
Well, I wouldn't say old, but miserable, definitely.
I'll remember that.
So what's put a smile on your face, then? Oh, don't tell me you've turfed Katie and Sammy out into the street, surely.
Where did that come from?
Well, you know, you turn up in work a bit edgy, a bit tense. Who's weighing you down at home?
Katie and Sammy.
Yeah, exactly.
We all have our cross to bear.
That was a smile and a laugh. That definitely was. I mean, surely that's all down to a good day's filing.
You know, you might be right. Things have been a lot better in the flat lately.
Yeah, I thought so. So what's changed, then?
Well, Katie's been a lot more positive about life, for one thing, and we've finally managed to get her to come out on a girls' night out tonight.
Oh, it's a good sign.
Yeah, well, I hope so, as long as she doesn't go too mad, just to show us she's okay.
Maybe she is. We're over the worst at the very least, yeah. So, tonight is a girls' night only night, yeah?
Right, so. Unless you want to drag up.
Mummy, you're a sicky little bean, aren't you? What are we going to do with you?
Hiya.
Hiya.
Problem?
She's been really up and down all day. She's definitely got the worst this last hour, though. I don't know what to do.
Have you spoken to our Mike about it?
Oh, I didn't want to wake him with enough trouble sleeping recently.
Did he like his prezi?
Yeah, I think it was just a bit unexpected. What you feeling?
What's the temperature?
It's 102.
It's a bit on the high side, that, isn't it?
Oh, what do you think I should do? Take her to the medical centre?
No, no. Never mind taking her out in that state. I'll phone. Tell him to send the doc over here pronto.
Well, he'll be on his house calls by now, won't he?
That's not our problem, is it, love? Anyway, they got mobiles and them bleeper things these days, haven't they?
She's going to be all right, isn't she?
Look, let's wait until the doc sees us before we start panicking, OK?
How are you?
Oh, you know, looking forward to getting home. Have myself a nice hot bath. Soak away the stresses of the day.
Sounds like that's just what I need.
Sorry, I don't think there's enough room for two.
Oh, no, sorry. No, I didn't mean that. I was just...
Only teasing.
You know, not that I mean, what I mean is I wouldn't want to because... I'll just shut up, shall I?
Good decision. See you around.
OK, you enjoy yourself. Have a good soak and lots of bubbles. Treat yourself.
Bye.
Lots of bubbles. Why did I say that?
Sorry it took me a while to get here today. It's been a bit hectic.
Oh, we had dragged you out for nothing.
No, it's OK. Better to be safe than sorry, I suppose. Her throat is absolutely fine and she's got no redness in her ears, so...
Well, there must be something wrong with her. She wouldn't have a temperature otherwise, would you, darling?
Could be a bug. Kids can be quite susceptible, you know. She's probably picked something up and her temperature's gone up to help kill it off. So it shows her defences are working properly anyway.
So what do you think I should do? Just keep my eye on her?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. If she's too hot, just get a bit of tepid water on the face cloth. It should help cool her down. Get her to drink plenty of fluids, and if she gets any worse, don't hesitate to call me, OK? Hope you're feeling better soon, Beth. With a bit of luck, she'll be fine by tomorrow morning, honestly. I'll see you later.
See you, Doctor, and thanks for coming out.
What sort of prescription is that, eh? Dose of hope and a dose of luck.
Right, here we are then. So, no telly, OK? Or games, or anything else until every little last bit's been cleaned up. Now, I'm having a shower. If Adele rings, tell her I'll call her back. It's only to arrange times to babysit you. And I want every piece of that cleaned up by the time I'm out.
So, now things are a little bit easier in the flat. Do you feel back to your old self?
I'm getting there. Listen, Gary, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I've really appreciated your support lately.
It's all right. I'm a doctor. I'm paid to be concerned about people, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm not talking about Dr. Gary. I'm talking about Gary. You know, being there for me when I needed it. So thanks. Okay.
Okay. Maybe you could do the same for me sometime, eh? Hey, so, girls' night out tonight, then?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I feel up to it after a day like today. I might send Katie and Sammy out without me. What's that?
Josh.
And the doctor said she was deaf all right.
Yeah, just that we should keep an eye on her.
And you happy with that?
Oh, I've got no choice, have I? Where's your Prezi?
Rachel, I said no. It's throwing money away, money we can't afford.
This is your health we're talking
It's
about.
toothache.
You can't put a price on your health. Ron, over the last few weeks, how bad has Mike's toothache been?
Terrible, love. He's been in the right state.
And what's it been like for the rest of us having to put up with it?
Been like a bear with a sore head, and we've all had to put up with it.
I love you too. Thank you for your sympathy.
Right, I won't be long. I've got to meet me now, Jackie and Max. See you in a bit.
See, we're all fed up with the toothache, not just you.
What's he on about to meet with our Jackie and Max?
Don't go changing the subject.
What do you want to take measure for?
Never mind that. Look, you've been in agony for weeks now, and the only thing stopping you from getting it sorted is your stupid pride. Look, we've got the money. I've made the appointment. So that's it. You're going.
Right.
End of story, Mike. Just do it. Then we can all get back to normal.
Josh! Josh! Will you tear that racket down?
Will you listen to that? It's getting ridiculous. It's louder than it was before now.
You had a go at him on the stairs. You started this war, he's just fighting back.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't live like this. I'm going to have to go around and say something.
Whoa, hang on, not again. Not in the mood you're in. I'll go. You'll only make things worse.
How could I possibly make things worse?
Temper, temper.
There's nothing wrong with my temper. I'm fine. Absolutely fine.
Listen to yourself. You're halfway to kicking the door down already.
I know. Hang on. What do you think you're doing?
Peace offering. Like I said this morning, maybe we should try the friendly approach.
So we can't change the fence line without formally changing the boundary.
Yeah, and we can't change the boundary without me losing some land, which is what's worrying me.
Well, look, you've brought your tape measure. Why don't you go and look at what I'm suggesting? You can go out there and measure it and see what you think. It's only a matter of a few square metres.
Hey, there won't be any square metres at all, mate. If we do change anything, it'll be done in proper measurement. Feet and inches.
He wouldn't be wanting his payment in euros, will he?
I don't want to hear another peep out of you. I had Dr. Parr complaining yesterday. Now Mrs. Parr can't hear herself think because of you and your racket.
Oh, it's not all Josh's fault. It's the walls as well. They're really thin.
He's been told I don't know how many times. I'm up the wall with him and... Oh, I'm not making excuses, but when you're on your own, you know... I just can't cope some days. I don't know what to do.
Well, if you've got the time, you could get us a couple of glasses and a corkscrew.
Are you for real?
And then you could try calling me Gabby instead of Mrs. Parr, and we could just take it from there.
We move this fence post from here, we cut off the garden from there, and re-site the fence post where Jackie is now. That makes perfect sense to both of us, surely.
Look, I'm being cautious here, not obstructive. It's the people that come after us that we've got to think about, you know. What suits us mightn't suit them.
Oh, Dad!
Jackie, love, it's the long term we got to think about here.
You can't just think about yourself in all this. We're the ones putting up with you. I mean, you're driving us all mad just because of some stupid tooth. What are you looking at?
Trying to see what Max and Jackie are doing. I saw them from upstairs before, measuring something with me dad.
Oh, what did it look like they were doing?
I don't know, but whatever it is, we're not included as usual.
I was a bit worried when I saw you brought a bottle. Why? Thought you were going to brain me with it.
That's why I came instead of Gary. He was ready to read the riot act.
Oh, I'm glad you came instead. This is a far more civilised way of settling our differences. Cheers.
Cheers. We don't even know each other. What's there to settle?
Well, our Josh being the bane of your lives, for starters.
Oh, come on. He's just a kid. And what do kids do? They only see things from their own point of view. He won't have a clue what effect he's having on other people.
I do try and tell him, you know. Honest. I mean, I'm not one of those mothers who just let the kids run wild.
Oh, anyone can see that.
it's not that he's a bad lad, you know, because he's not. He just had a mixed-up start to his life, and sometimes he lets it all out by doing things he shouldn't.
What sort of mixed up, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, things have a habit with me of either being up there or down there, so I suppose his life's been the same. I mean, we had to live out the country for a while, and he went into care once, not to mention all the messing with his father.
Who's his father?
Well, that's part of the reason he had such a mixed-up start to his life, you see, because the bloke who he thought was his dad, in reality, is his granddad, so his dad is his granddad's son, if you see what I mean.
No wonder he got confused. Had you been out with both of them?
I was very young at the time.
But you knew how to live dangerously.
Always have.
So, are you still in contact with his dad?
Oh, yeah, and his granddad. They live on Brookie Close, you might know them, actually. Ron and Mike Dixon.
I'll probably know him by sight.
Mike's married to Rachel now. Got a little toddler of their own. Bet she's called.
So does the dad help bring Josh up?
No, in the past, but he's starting to now. And the granddad.
Sounds good.
While it lasts.
Why might it not last?
Well, the way Josh messes them about. I mean, the more he misbehaves, the more they're not going to want to know.
Rach, come and have a look at this.
I'm trying to get Beth off here.
My dad, Max and Jackie, they're out the front now.
Hey, your fella's a bit tasty, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh, he's got his good points.
He got his bad points.
Well, we don't mention his bad points.
No, I mean his bad points, not his bad points. I don't know if he's got smelly breath.
Let's just not go there, okay?
Sounds like I'm not the only one who's got her ups and downs.
Don't forget there's Ray and Jester to think about in all of this, you know what I mean? If we do swap, where are they going to live?
But Dad, it won't be long until their own house is rebuilt. And anyway, we'll be able to sort them out, won't we?
And I'm still not fully convinced about losing my garage.
You don't use the garage as it is.
That's not the point, is it?
Dad, this whole house swap was your idea in the first place. Now, we're trying to get what suits you, but you just keep putting more obstacles in the way. How are you?
All right, son.
Any chance of finding out what's going on?
We've just been talking.
What, with tape measures and pens and papers, and you've been on the back?
Yeah, we've been discussing the shared boundaries for the properties.
What for?
Well, we've been talking about my dad moving into Max's.
You what?
And then we're going to move into number 8 with Harry and Emma.
What, like swapping houses?
More or less, yeah.
And where do me and Rachel stand in all this?
Well, you know, we haven't quite got that far yet, son.
You know what, why doesn't that surprise me? What is it with you two, eh? Every time anything gets decided in this family, I get left out.
Michael?
Dad, just leave him.
Why don't we talk inside and leave him to calm down, eh?
I'm not naming names. People laugh.
Rach, hurry up!
What's all the men are shouting?
Start packing your bags.
You what?
You heard.
What's wrong?
Oh, Jackie and me dad, that's what's wrong.
Well, what have they done?
What they've always done, they've treated me like it don't exist. Well, I've had the guts full of it. Start packing, go on.
What am I packing for?
Because we're not staying here.
Mike, Beth has been sick all day. I'm not taking
You
her
haven't
anywhere.
even asked what they've been planning behind our backs.
Dad, I don't care.
They're only talking about swapping houses. My dad moving next door, Max and Jackie moving in here with the kids.
So what?
So what? Look, where's that going to leave us, eh? That's going to leave us out on the street.
Not necessarily.
Oh, you don't think so? Then why have they been planning it all in secret? They wouldn't have said a word if I wouldn't have fronted them about it.
Mike, just get a grip, will you? I'm sure they'd have told us when they...
No, they wouldn't, because they never have done and never will do. Because I'm the no-market of family, I'm the loser, and I never get told anything. Well, I've had enough, I'm out of here.
We're not doing work for hours yet.
So, you're not listening?
Well, what about your tea? I've cooked it soft, so I
Look, I
want
don't want any tea.
Well, I'm not wasting good food.
Look, I said I don't want any tea.
Right.
Now, are you going to go and get Beth and come with me or what?
Where to?
I don't know and I don't care. Anywhere that's not here.
No way. You can walk the streets if you like, but our Beth's going nowhere and neither am I.
I said, are you coming?
And I said, no, I am not.
Everyone's on a bank holiday, and I just thought it would be good to have a few scoops, a few burgers, and a bit of a trim-like, that's all.
Well, will she be paying for it? The Queen.
Where else are we going to go, Jackie? Or have you organised that as well?
I never even thought.
No, you never do.
How'd you get on with that list of addresses, then? You gave it to Ray. He didn't pass it on, did he?
I knew there was something.
Hello, you two.
That's next Wednesday at 8. Coming up, everyone's talking about it and the waiting is over. The start of Big Brother 3 next and live on Channel 4.
Ah, they turned up at long last, have they?
Yeah, fine time to start work. What's this? Sylvia Morgan, Tubrook. Sylvia Morgan, McGull. This is the list Jimmy gave you last week. How come you haven't passed it on to Helen?
Well, she's already been through a lot of upset. I don't want to put her through any more.
That's not your decision.
Well, if one of those women does turn out to be Sylvia, what if she doesn't want to know? I mean, it's a possibility.
Anyone would think you didn't want her to find her. Do you need a hand, love?
No, it's okay. I finished it now.
How's Beth?
She's just having a nap. She didn't sleep too good last night.
She's not the only one, is she? Any news from Mike? Try not to worry, love. I'm sure he'll be home soon. Phone Helen, now.
Can you do that in your room? Nicky!
Oh, sorry, Jim, can't hear ya.
Can you do that upstairs?
Yeah, I'd be glad to. As soon as the landlord gets the socket fixed.
Hey, perhaps we should go on rent strike. We've got rights, you know, Jim.
All right, I'll get it sorted.
Why don't you ask Ray to fix it for you? He's good with electrics.
I think he's got enough on his hands at the moment, don't you?
Well, have you heard any news from Helen? She hasn't even rang you. Say thanks for all that stuff you got off the internet.
Well, probably fed up with me bothering you all the time, you know.
She hasn't even said thanks.
Well, maybe she didn't get it.
Oh, she's probably just forgot. I mean, if she has tracked down her mother, you know, I'm going to be the last thing on her mind, aren't I?
Yeah, well, she could have at least thanked you.
Or maybe Ray just forgot to tell her. You know what he's like.
I'd forgotten what it was like to have a good time. He must have had a few good nights out with Richard. He was always too busy. I mean, if we were at one of his places, he was watching the staff like a hawk, and if we were somewhere else, he was eyeing up the opposition.
Never off duty, eh?
We both weren't, really. I might have been manager, but I knew how to switch off. But I still had to play the wifey hostess role. It's funny being single again, no husband to answer to.
You're loving every minute of it.
Oh, tell me about it. So many men and so little time.
Do you reckon Katie enjoyed herself last night?
Well, you saw her, no man was safe.
I think that might have been for our benefit, you know.
No, you know Katie. If she's miserable, she doesn't care who knows it.
Yeah, but snogging some no-mark in a club's not exactly normal behaviour, is it?
Oh, but crying about Clint is. Would you rather have her at home all day, wouldn't you?
No, but...
Got my ears burning.
No, we were just saying good night last night.
From what I can remember. Always a sign of a good night out, eh?
We'll have to arrange another. There's plenty of pigs out there need pulling.
Name the day.
People's barbecue.
It might be her golden jubilee, but it gives us plebs an opportunity to have a bit of a get-together, doesn't it?
Yeah, but if you have it at the same day, it's just going to look like we're going along with it, giving it the thumbs up.
All I'm saying is I'm having a barbecue on Jubilee Day, and you can come along if you want. Politics permit.
Well, I never had you marked down as a monarchist, Jimmy.
Like I'm trying to explain, you know, everyone's on a bank holiday, and I just thought it would be good to have a few scoops, a few burgers, and a bit of a trim-like, that's all.
Hey, we could ask William to come. He can bring all his Britney CDs.
Although I think we'd have a bit more of a laugh with Harry, don't you?
Hey, listen, we'll end up in the tower at this rate. Right, are you up for it, or what?
Yeah, count me in, citizen.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Nice one. I'll add your name to my list.
Jim, are you going to be inviting Helen?
Yeah, she's going to be invited. Don't know if she'll turn up.
We'll give her a call.
Well, she might be a bit busy. I'm sure she'll get back to me when she can. Right, come on, let's get this place sorted out. Nicky, move this hairdryer, will you? And your makeup bag's like a tip in here.
Yes, Dad.
Like a library and all. What's this? The Ways of White Folks.
It's a book about the black experience in the States.
Oh, right, nice one. Any good?
Well, it's an eye-opener. You can read it when I've finished.
Right, might take it up on that. Hey, listen, maybe you could do something for my timeline collage. You know, the black experience in Liverpool. Make for good reading, that.
Yeah, I'm sure it would.
Nice one.
Jim, you're not worrying about Helen, are you?
Me? When have you ever known me to worry about anything? I'm fine.
Oh, Rach, I'm sorry I can't stop. I only popped back to see how Max was managing with the kids.
Mike, I've been home since yesterday, thanks to you. You get an idea in your head and you just go for it, don't you?
Hey, hang on.
No, you hang on. You decide on a move, mention it to your dad, and then it's all systems go. Just one thing that you forgot to tell us.
Rach, it came out all wrong.
Not once did it occur to you to actually tell us what was going on.
Hang on a minute. This is my dad's house we're talking about here.
This is our home. Where else are we going to go, Jackie? Or have you organised that as well?
I never even thought.
No, you never do. Not you, not Max, and not your dad.
Oh, now that's not fair.
Aye, cat fight.
Drop dead. Everything's just a business deal to you, innit?
Listen, this might be the best thing that's ever happened to our Mike. It might make him stand on his own 2 feet for once in his life.
Don't you dare, Jackie. You've done wrong and you know it. How the hell are we going to find somewhere else to live on our money?
Well, you're both working.
We ain't got 2 pennies to rub together. Mike can't even afford to go to the dentist, for God's sake.
Oh, Rach, come on.
You might feel like nothing. Like it doesn't matter. It might not matter to you, Jackie, but he matters to me. He matters to me.
Like a fishwife. In my day, you kept that sort of thing to yourself.
That's not a bit like Rachel. There's something going on here. I think it's time we had a little chat with Ron.
Well, if there was something we should have known, I'm sure he would have said.
Oh, you know, I think we know Ron a little better than that.
Yeah, I suppose so, but there's no rush, is there?
We'll see him later, both of us.
At least you've got Her Majesty's Jubilee to look forward to. I can't wait. I've got my outfit sorted. Red jacket, blue skirt, white top.
Lovely.
You sure we can't persuade you to join us, Ray?
Oh, no, I'll be too busy organising the street party, you know.
Me, Jessie, the Queen. Hey, we could pop down to Windsor to pay our last respects to the Queen Mum.
Oh, I've been looking into booking a coach.
Manor Park and Ride? I thought I told you to phone Live drivers. I've never heard of these. Is it a minibus or a full-size coach?
Does it matter?
Well, of course it matters. Legroom. We don't want to arrive all creased, do we? Phone Live drivers.
Hi, mate. Jimmy from number 10.
Listen, mate, if it's the noise, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm sorry.
No, you can't be doing your kind of work without making some sort of racket, can you? No, listen, I was just wondering, you haven't got any hardboard or chipboard going spare, have you?
Yeah, there's some on the back.
Couldn't chuck it my way, could you? I'm doing a timeline collage.
What's that when it's out?
For the Queen's Jubilee. Well, I don't know why I said that. It's not for her, it's for us, the people.
I'm still none the wiser, mate.
I'm doing a collage of events from the last 50 years. You know, births, marriages, important things, cup finals. I'm having a barbecue, and I'm asking everyone I've invited to bring something, you know, a memento, a photograph.
And you put that on your board?
Got her in one.
Right, I'll dig it out for you later.
Nice one, great.
Here, why don't you have a bonfire? There's plenty of wood, it'll save me shifting it.
Yeah, you've just got yourself an invite, kid. How have you been?
Busy, you know. Just thought I'd pop in and see Ray while I had the time. Oh,
Look,
Jimmy.
I know it's difficult. I mean, it's bad enough for me, so I can't even begin to imagine how you get your head around it. If we could just be friends, you know? I haven't got too many of those at the moment, and I'd like to hang on to the ones I have got. Just friends, yeah?
Of course.
So how'd you get on with that list of addresses, then? You gave it to Ray? He didn't pass it on, did he? I knew there was something.
Hello, you two.
Why didn't you pass on those addresses that Jimmy gave you?
Well, the builders were in, you know, and I forgot, and that's why I rang you this morning to tell you.
You've had him a week, Ray.
You forgot?
Well, it's a big decision, you know. It was over 40 years ago. You can't just go marching in there.
Oh, is there anything else I need to know that you just forgot?
No.
I mean, what's this about, Ray? Don't you want me to find her?
Of course.
Then why do I get the impression you're doing everything you can to stop me?
Look, I'm sorry. If you want to come in, I'll give it to you.
Have you still got a copy, Jimmy?
Come and get it now if you want.
So what time can you get off?
When my shift's finished.
I just fancy doing something, don't you?
What?
I don't know, like, not sitting around here all day, like having a laugh.
Yeah, you can't have a laugh without a couple of bob in your back pocket, though, can you?
Just go for a walk or something, me and you.
You have to spoil a girl, don't you? Going for a walk.
Just be together, Nicky. Our exams are going to start soon. Don't you think we should get out and live a bit?
Aye, someone grab a camera. Dicko is smiling.
And well I might, having just landed the contract for the Health Club laundry. A bottle of your finest, please, madame.
Champers.
No need to go over the top. Lager'll do.
Glad to see nepotism is still alive and well.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Our Jackie just thought that I was the best man for the job. Given the fact that I'm an alpha and all that. Besides, you're the one who put me onto it.
£2.50.
There you go, madam. And here is to moi.
So, when's it start?
July, give me a bit of time to get the equipment installed. You know, washers, dryers.
Bev, have you any idea where Mike is?
Oh, I haven't got a clue.
So you haven't seen him around?
Why should I have?
Well, if you do see him, you tell him I'm looking for him. Thanks.
Did she just blank me then?
Just had him out of my mind.
Hey, she's not the only one, you know. Oh, no, I've got an awful lot to do. I've got to organise pickups, drop-offs. Hey, listen, do you reckon our combined washers and dryers are best, or separates?
Do you think I know the answer to everything? Where people are, what washer or dryer to get wrong, I haven't got a clue.
All right, keep your hair on. Hey, do you know what, Bev? I feel like I'm on the edge of something great here. A brand new start. Nothing like being your own boss, is there, eh?
Tell that to your daughter.
You know where he is, don't you? He's upstairs, isn't he?
What's going on?
You'll know soon enough.
Bev, Michael's not in your flat, is he?
Yes, love. What can I get you?
Shame again, please.
All right, I'm coming.
You better open this door right now.
I said, all right, I'm not deaf.
When you were in hospital, did I walk out on you? Your dad's place gets flooded, did I go run it? No!
Listen.
Beth was ill, did I walk out? Up to her eyes in debt, nothing to look forward to, walking round in clothes I've had for donkey's years, scraping through every hour of every day knowing he'll never get better. Did I walk out?
Okay.
No, it's not okay. It's never been okay. God, you think this is all about you, don't you? No. But how come you're the one that walked out? How come you're the one with the get-out clause?
Oh, Rachel, it just all got too much for...
Poor you can't handle it, so you leave your wife and kids to cope on their own. Is that what it's going to be like, Mike? You disappearing every time there's a problem? Is that what this is about? This is some sort of rehearsal, is it? Do you want to leave? Well, then just go for it, because to be honest, I think me and Beth would be better off without you.
Rachel, don't say that, please.
I know how bad it is for you. I deal with it day in, day out.
You know what it's like to be treated like a piece of dirt by your own father? What? What's so funny?
You? All 6 foot of you whinging about how bad your daddy treats you.
Oh, and you think that's funny, do you?
Do you want to know how bad dads can be? Well, take a seat, Mike, and I'll tell you all about mine. I thought you were different. I thought when you said you cared, you meant it.
Rachel, I do. Please don't walk out on me.
You walked out on me! I scrub floors, mind other people's kids, make the money we earn go as far as it can. I work every hour that God sends. And when I'm not working, I look after our daughter and you. Who's looking after me, Mike? You?
Yeah, I know.
No, you know nothing. Your Jackie has the problem. She throws money at it. I see Katie coming back from town with bags full of new clothes and makeup, nights out. How do you think I feel?
All right, Rachel, I'm sorry.
Sorry. The amount of times I heard my dad say that and nothing ever changed. It just went from bad to worse. Well, I don't have to put up with this. I won't put up with this. If you can't handle being a husband and a father, then I don't want you.
Rachel, please. I know I've let you down, but just let me know what I've got to do to make it right. I don't want you to go. Look, I want to be with you and Beth, and I want us to be happy, to be together. But you're the only one who's ever just... You're the only one who's ever just taken me for what I am. Everyone else has got me down as some sort of nomad, but you just took me on. And I love you, and I love Beth, and I want what's best for you. And I know I can't give it, and it's eating me up. I'm a grown man with a wife and a child, and we still live with me dad. That's what I had planned. Oh, I shouldn't have walked out on you, and I shouldn't have treated you like that. But I just had to get away. It was like it was burning me up. I'm gonna say I was sorry, Rachel. I meant it. I'm sorry I can't give you what you want. I'm sorry we're just scraping through. I'm sorry I let you down, Rachel. But I love you.
I don't care what anyone else thinks about you. I don't care if we live in a tent, Mike. All I need to know is that you're there for me 24 hours a day. I've got that, and I can handle the rest. So are you with me?
To be fair to Ray, it can't be that easy to deal with.
He's managed to deal with it all right for the last 40 years. How does he do that, Jimmy?
Well, he's just closed something down in his head, hasn't he? You know, put it away somewhere up here. Probably never expected to get it out again.
He knows how important it is. I mean, how could he forget to give me this? I mean, what possible motive could he have for doing that?
Well, I'll take him at his word. He forgot. He's got a lot on, you know. Builders, insurance. Can't be easy being shacked up with Von Dicko, can it? But you want to know what I really think? I think it's me. He knew that if he handed that over, you might call round, say thank you or whatever. And I don't think your father approves. Don't think I'm good enough for his daughter.
Well, I'm not having him thinking that he can make those kind of decisions for me. I've managed to get this far all right without him.
He's your dad. You're looking for your mum, his old lover. Who knows what's going on in his head? What he's been through.
Well, it can't be any more difficult than what I'm going through. I will find Sylvia, Jimmy. With or without Ray. I will find her.
Most of the members pay year's subs and only turn up for 3 months. So if you did the 50 weeks for a 30 offer, you wouldn't lose a penny.
Nice one.
Oh, you like it?
Well, anything that brings money into the club's fine by me. It's a great idea, that, Sammy.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, keep them coming.
I hope this comes off.
Come here.
Hey, if you want to be here when Josh gets back from school, that is fine, but you're on your own.
Just turn the cushion over.
Can't do that. I don't want anyone to know what we've been up to. The last time Bev let you stay.
No more nights out for me, though.
So why did you come here?
Well, she's as good as family, isn't she?
Yeah, come on, we better get going.
You all right, Mrs. Dixon?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Nikki, could you make us a coffee, please?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, weren't you supposed to finish at 1:30? Hang on, where's Bev?
All right, yes. Me, Jackie and Max will be exchanging houses at
Well, where'd you expect us to go?
Oh, come on, Ray, it's early days, mate. There's contract surveys, there's all kinds. How long do you think that takes?
Look, our house burnt down, and when Mike and Rachel offered us a chance to stay here, it was a real lifeline, and we were very, very grateful.
I don't think either of us could have stood a bed and breakfast for this amount of time.
Jessie, love, I've got to look after number one here, you know. I've got to secure my future.
We live here as well. What about our future?
Look, you've seen the builders out there. I can't get them to go any faster.
Oh, come on, Ray, I'm not going to turf you out, am I?
Well, that's as may be, but I don't think you'd be able to. Because we've got rights, we pay rent.
Even squatters have rights these days.
And hey, who asked for your opinion? You see, that's half the problem here. I come home and don't even know who's going to be in the places like an open house.
I'm not stopping where I'm not wanted. Oh, Diane won't mind if I take a couple of friends over to hers for an hour or so.
Right.
Oh, my God, I was in the nick of time there, didn't we?
Imagine if Bev had walked in, or Josh.
Just up that cushion size in time.
Do you fancy some dinner?
No, I'm in the bingo in an hour.
Oh, Jay, I'm sorry. Bev asked me to stay on. I can't say no to her, can I?
I owe you one, all right?
All right, then, it's payback time.
Oh.
Aye, aye.
Sorry, Jimmy, I didn't realise you were in.
Obviously. Just putting the kettle on. Making a cup of tea for Helen. She's on the computer.
Oh, Helen?
It's on the net. Hey, you were right about Ray.
Never gonna get a minute to ourselves, are we? Come on, see us out. I've got to go. What's up now? As if I didn't know already.
I'm just a bit concerned about Jimmy. You saw what he was like when Helen didn't get in touch. He was all over the place.
Yeah, and if he falls over, Nick, he knows he's got people like you around to pick him up, and that's great. But it doesn't mean that you've got to be on standby waiting for it to happen.
I'm not. I'm just a bit...
He is with her, and I wouldn't mind being with you. What do we have to do to get your attention, eh? Have a nervous breakdown?
That's terrible.
I know, but he'll be fine. Come on.
Oh, Jackie, I am so sorry, but I mean, what can I do? You know what it's like when it's your time of the month.
Bev, you've been to check on Josh, haven't you? Nikki was covering for you.
Well, we're not exactly run off our feet, are we? Sure, right?
I've sent her home. She's supposed to only be part-time, if you remember.
Yeah, well, I had to pick Josh up from school, didn't I? Because I can't find a childminder, so what else can I do?
You were supposed to have that sorted. You don't run upstairs every 2 minutes, leaving one member of staff to cope on their own. That is not what I pay you for.
Josh is usually fine on his own, isn't he? But, well, he's all hyper at the moment.
You know the conditions when you work for me.
But, Jackie...
I employ you as a full-time manager, not a part-time barmaid. Now, if you don't like that, then I suggest you look for a job elsewhere, because I am not paying you a decent wage for you to babysit. Take it or leave it, Bev.
Right, well, fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Let's hope that Sylvia Morgan is the one.
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry about all that business with Ray earlier on. You don't deserve that.
No probs. Listen, if you need anyone to go with you, you know, bit of moral support and that.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Let me know how you go on, eh?
Michael, son, where have you been? You had Rachel, well, all of us worried sick.
When were you going to get round to telling us you were moving?
Come on, son, you know what it's
You
like.
know
when
our
you
situation. You know we can't afford a place of our own, yet you're making plans to move. What happens to us?
Michael, will you sit down?
We're the ones who've been worried sick here, Dad. I'm always at the back of the queue, aren't I? Why is that? You don't think I matter? Me wife, me daughter?
I don't think like that at all.
Ron, we know you're subsidising us. There's no way we could afford to live here on our own. That don't mean we're taking it all for granted.
I know you don't, Rachel.
Let me finish. Look, it makes perfect sense for you and Jackie to move. She gets a bigger place and you get somewhere more manageable.
So, at least you can see where I'm coming from, can't
Yeah,
you?
we're not stupid. But why don't you tell us about it, or at least tell Mike?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I've just been up to me neck in all
I
sorts
know
of...
you have. But I don't think you'd have forgotten to tell Jackie that it was her living here.
Oh, no, come on, love. That's not true.
It is, Dad. And you know, when you were in prison, Max knew more about what was going on than I did. Max, the fella you were fighting with a few years back, the fella you couldn't stand the sight of. I'm your son. And you know what that makes me feel like, to hear things second-hand, things you've said, decisions that you've made.
Michael, I know how you feel.
No, I don't think you do, Dad, because it happens time and time again. I think I'm going to get some sleep. I'm due in again tonight.
Michael, I'm sorry.
Not now, Dad. I'm too tired to take anything in. We get us up about 6, Rach.
Rachel, you know that I wouldn't see you out in the street, love. You know that.
Aye, Mike. But I don't think Mike does.
Well, he's on a final warning now, and if he doesn't behave, he's out.
I didn't do it.
Get it into your head, will you? It's not a street party, it's a barbecue and a celebration of the last 50 years.
What's the wuss?
You what?
Wuss.
Are you going to let him talk to me like that?
Maybe this will track her down. Somebody somewhere must have seen something.
That's all just a couple of minutes away. Double Brookside continues next. You're on 4.